Just because something is healthy does not mean that it's healthy for you. And I don't know why I put myself through this for so long. I was not enjoying this process because I was putting this insane pressure on myself. In my 4 years of living a more consciously healthy and balanced lifestyle, I really learned that Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megs and I like to make videos all about healthy living, positivity, mindset, some self-care. So if you'd like to join the community, I would love to have you here. And today's video is going to be about 5 mistakes that I made when I started my healthy living journey, so you don't have to make them. When I make videos and when I plan videos, I really like to think about things that younger me would have loved to see. So I've made a lot of videos about self-confidence, about different mindset shifts, about different things and mistakes that I've made in the past that I wish I could have done differently. And this isn't to say that my videos are only for people younger than me, but a lot of the videos that I make for that reason are for people who are starting off their healthy living journey, or people who have just gotten into it, or for people that just want to hear what I have to say. So again, today's video is going to be about 5 healthy living mistakes that I made at the beginning of my journey, so you don't have to. The first mistake that I made, and I think this is one that probably a lot of us make, especially when we are trying something new, not even just a lifestyle switch, but anything in general, is thinking that we have to do everything right away. When you first begin to make the shifts, make the different changes in your lifestyle, and you start to do your own research, you're going to realize that there is a lot to do. And personally, I fell into this really bad rut of feeling overwhelmed and very anxious and almost giving myself that mentality of I can't do it, because there was just so much to learn and so many changes to make. The truth is that there are so many different components to living a healthy lifestyle, and that term healthy lifestyle, it looks different for everybody. So you could honestly research every single day and you will still learn something new every single day. That's how many things are out there. And that's not even just to overwhelm you, but that's just to show you that this is a process. It's like an ever-evolving process. It is not an overnight transformation. Once I had that realization that I was not enjoying this process because I was putting this insane pressure on myself to make all the changes right away, once I stopped doing that and I allowed myself to just take it day by day, step by step, I actually began to enjoy the process and have fun doing it rather than making it feel like this anxious chore that I just couldn't seem to get right. The second mistake that I made at the beginning of my healthy living routine is listening to one person and trusting everything they have to say. I always say that your perfect healthy routine is going to be the routine that works for you. It's going to be the balance and it's going to be the structure that is best suited for your personal life, which is super duper individualized. And finding one person's routine and one person's way of doing things is not going to necessarily work for you. You might find lots of different advocates or channels that you love watching, but copying their routine, doing a copy paste, is not going to give you the results that you want, because the lifestyle that they are living is one that is catered to them and that works for them. So my favorite way of creating my routine, and this is how I did it, and this is how I recommend that everyone does it, is to find inspiration, look at a vast majority of different sources, and pick and choose what works for you. Healthy living, healthy balanced diet, a healthy routine, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be a lot of trial and error and just a continuous progression. Again, it's not an overnight transformation. So picking different things from different people's routines that you enjoy or things that you don't enjoy and just making your own routine out of it is the best way to go about it. With this, there's also an element of using your own common sense. Remember that not everything that we read on the internet is true, so use your own judgment and your own common sense. And again, pick and choose what you want, which is the beautiful thing. You get to have so much inspiration and you get to have so many different things to learn from. And then you just take what you want from it and you put your puzzle pieces together to create your perfect puzzle of a routine. My third mistake that I made when I started my healthy living journey is trusting a product based off of advertisements without doing my own research. Listen, I work in marketing and I love me a good marketing strategy, but that's also taught me to realize just how easily one can be swayed by good marketing and good advertising. I'm sure we've all had at least one interaction where we have been swayed to buy something because of a really good ad, and then when we get it in person, it's really not what it seems to be. Now, this isn't to say not to trust advertisements, because obviously advertisements are the way that people put their products in front of your eyes and that people are able to share new products, new services with you. So I'm not saying don't trust advertisements, that's not the case at all. But like I said with the previous point, use your own judgment. I know that I've personally been swayed the wrong way using advertisements, and I've learned my lessons the hard way with that, but I just want you to be cautious of it. Do your own research. The best way is also to read reviews, ask people you trust for their recommendations and their opinions when it comes to certain products and certain services that you're looking into. Mistake number 4 is not learning how to read labels and ingredients properly. This is not only one that can save you a lot of money, but this is also one that can help you feel much more knowledgeable when you are shopping for products and trusting that you are making the right decision for yourself. Again, this has to do with marketing, because a lot of marketing and ad campaigns, they are going to do a very good job at highlighting the amazing, beautiful parts of our product. Meanwhile, the not so good things, ingredients, factors are going to be in very fine print at the back of the label. Once I began learning how to read labels, learning how to find and spot products that are maybe not so good for the body and or not so good for my body personally, that's when I was able to really find products that work for me. And whether this applies to supplements, to foods, skincare, hair care, I know that it can also be overwhelming because there are so many medical terms or scientific terms. There's also so many different ingredients in different products, and you're like, how am I supposed to know what's good and what's bad? Again, this is something that comes just with slowly finding your footing and getting to know things better and better as you do your research and as you start to learn more about different things that you are consuming in your day-to-day life. You're going to learn about what ingredients just are not good for you in products, period, and what ingredients just aren't good for you, because we all have our own different intolerances, our own different sensitivities, whether it be skin, hair, food, digestion, everything. And so don't feel overwhelmed, because you are going to start off maybe with products that aren't so great, and then you're going to be able to slowly work your way up and find products that are better. And this brings me to my 5th and final mistake: ignoring my body and using products because they were healthy. I did this for so long, and I don't know why I put myself through this for so long, but I would take supplements or use products that are good for the body, like they're generally known as good and healthy, and I would use them because they were healthy without thinking about how they're making me feel. So there would be products that would make me feel bloated, that would make me feel sick, and I just kept using them because I was like, well, they're healthy, they must be good for me. But it took me so long to realize that just because something is healthy does not mean that it's healthy for you or that it's good for you. I have my own set of sensitivities and intolerances. I would feel bloated, and there's stuff that I just can't have, and that's totally okay. So once I made that transition and realized I don't have to keep using this product because it's not making me feel good, I then made room for me to be able to find a different version of a product that would work for me and that would actually be a really good fit into my lifestyle, rather than forcing myself to consume something else. This switch to a healthier lifestyle, it's going to be a lot of trial and error. It's going to be a lot of trying things out, and maybe they work and maybe they won't. And that is just how it is. There's no way for us to magically know what our bodies are gonna love, and there's no way for someone to just tell us what our bodies are gonna love. And it's a lot of trying things out, seeing what works and seeing what doesn't. Just because it says it's healthy doesn't mean your body's gonna love it. And if your body doesn't love it, that is totally okay. There's just something else out there that's better suited for you. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my 4 years of doing this healthy lifestyle, switch, journey, balance, I never really know what to call it. Like, it's not this like crazy amazing transformation. It's just a lifestyle where you consciously try to make healthier choices, healthier swaps, where you're kind of just trying to like be better to your body. But in my 4 years of living a more consciously healthy and balanced lifestyle, I really learned that it is a lot of trial and error. And again, it is a slow process. It's not an overnight transformation. There are still things that I'm learning every single day and that I'm sharing here with you on YouTube and on my Instagram as well. But I am learning new things every single day and making changes as I go still. And I think I'm going to keep on doing that no matter what, no matter how much I learn, no matter how much I know and how much I share. There are always going to be things that I'm going to be changing and learning about, which is beautiful. I mean, never gets boring if you're constantly learning, right? So I just want you to know that no matter what point you are in your journey, whether you're just starting, whether you are into it, or whether this has been your lifestyle for quite a long time, just keep an open mind. You're always going to be learning, and that is just such a great thing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help to support me and my channel, and it shows me that you're loving these types of videos. If you do have any questions, concerns, or comments, I would love to hear them down in the comment section or in my DMs on Instagram. But for now, that is all. So thank you so much for watching. Know yourself, know your body, and until next time.